So I'm here in London and I just wanted to talk about, is your mind your master or is it your servant? Because a lot of us are kind of ending up in this position where our mind just rules our day and we don't actually have a choice about our actions, and we just end up kind of on the treadmill of life because we haven't made our mind our servant. So here in London today, believe it or not, if you look around, there's no one around, but it's 11:30, well, on a Sunday, so I guess there's no one around because we're in the financial district. Just going to the gym. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because going to the gym for me is a great way to kind of start the day and put my mind in this kind of servant position, because I'm going to make myself do things, and make my mind have to go through things that are hard. So it's like you have to lift this heavy weight and you have to keep going, even though it's feeling hard now. You have to keep going, you have to keep going. And not everyone's capable of doing this. Some people in the gym are just useless, but most people are. In that environment, most people will push themselves, and then you learn that you can do more than you perhaps thought you can do. This is really important in the rest of life, because if your mind is in the servant position, then throughout the day it's more likely to be in the servant position. And what this means is you can do more of what you want. So rather than your mind ruling you and you end up procrastinating on Facebook for 2 hours or 3 hours, or you end up kind of wasting your day doing things that actually are not useful and don't get you what you want. This is what a lot of people do at the end of the day. If you put your mind into the servant position, you can choose what you do a lot better. And the best way, I'm just going to come and stand over here, to do that from my experience, is just to start by doing a few things to put it in that position. So I like to meditate, I also like to work out, and the days I don't work out, I do struggle and battle with my mind a lot more. I'm not perfect. I do end up on Facebook for half an hour and not realise where the time's gone, or I do end up watching YouTube videos for half an hour and not realise where the time has gone, or doing pointless tasks as well. So running your own business, you really have to do tasks that are important. When you work for someone else, you kind of get given the priorities, but when you work for yourself, you have to work out the one thing that's actually going to take you to the next level, because if you don't do that, you're not getting paid. And if you do that, then you're going to get paid and you're going to be able to grow and you're actually going to be able to help people. So it's very, very important in my experience to put your mind into this kind of servant position, as I like to call it, rather than it being your master and ruling your entire day. And maybe you found this yourself. Maybe you found, like, you get up a little late, like I did today. I got up at 10 because my girlfriend was working late last night. She has a pub job. She works a late night shift on Saturday night, and I woke up late. And at this point, it's very easy for my mind to go into master mode and just be like, you're going to do nothing all day, nothing useful, stay inside. Like, not even anything useful in business, I just mean nothing like I even enjoy. Like, I'll stay inside all day and then wonder where the day's gone, and it'll then get dark and then be like, oh, it's a lovely day, I didn't even get outside. So I'm like, no, I'm going to go to the gym. And even just the act of getting out of the house and going to the gym is kind of saying, no, I'm doing what I need to do, not what my kind of like robot mind is going to tell me to do. So that's all I really wanted to talk about. Is your mind your master or your servant? And the best way to make it your servant, so that you actually get what you want out of your day and ultimately get what you want out of your life. I'm getting some wildlife going on. In my experience, the best way to actually make your mind a servant, so you can get what you want out of your day and your life, because all your days add up to being your life. It's not like your life is made up of this one big thing and your days are something separate. Your days just build up to your life, so you have to master your days first to then master your life. I meditate, I do some mindset exercises, and I go to the gym. And the days I go to the gym, I notice such a big difference. I'll be more willing to do everything else I know I need to do to get what I want. Because at the end of the day, all of us know what we need to do. We know if we want to look good, we need to not eat too much, we need to kind of eat healthy foods, and we need to exercise regularly. But it's so much harder to actually do that in practice. Like, I've only trained probably 3 times this week, and I need to train 4 times, so I'm going to the gym now. But it was a struggle. And we know if we want to be successful, we need to work hard. We need to either progress up our career, or we need to set up our own business and leave your job. But most people won't do that. And you just got to work hard. But again, it's very hard to actually do these things. It's much easier to just kind of let your mind rule your day and be like, oh, I'm feeling a bit tired, I'll give up today. I'm feeling a bit tired, I won't do the work today. I know I should be sticking to my diet, but I'm feeling stressed, so I'm just going to eat chocolate. And it just takes small little steps like this to really transform everything, because if your mind is in that servant position for the whole day, that can be a great day, and then a great day adds up to a great week, and then a great week adds to a great month, and a great month adds up to a great year, and a great 5 years, a great 10 years. That's what it takes to actually have a big impact in your life and change everything. And I'm just slowly but surely, I've been 3 years into this business, 3 years after quitting my job, and stuff is slowly but surely starting to roll together, and we're actually starting to get somewhere with it now. But it just takes time, but you have to have great days which add up to great weeks, which add up to great months, which add up to great years to actually get anything. But you can only get something out of it if you actually do the work. Anyone can get what they want. Justin Bieber, super rich, or Taylor Swift, super rich. They're just normal people. They're not like superhumans. They're not superheroes. All they've done is been in the right place at the right time, yes, but they've also done the work, and they're doing the work consistently over and over again. And even more with businessmen who don't have this kind of celebrity factor. It's just a matter of like Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. Yes, again, there's a factor of luck, but we all have to just hope for the factor of luck. You can't influence that, but what you can influence is working hard every day and doing the right work. So in my opinion, start by putting your mind into a certain position by working out, but find whatever works for you, because we're all different. For me, that is the best way to kind of get my mindset in the right way for the rest of the day. Then I do my meditation, having my green smoothie now, which makes me feel good, keeps me hydrated, and just kind of gets me on the track to sticking to my diet for the day. And then when all of this stuff comes together, I can have a great day, and I feel really good. When you have a bad day, you don't feel good. Siren's going to come past, but personally, I hate a bad day when you know nothing's gone to plan, you haven't ended up doing... It's gone past now. When you haven't ended up achieving what you meant to achieve that day, then you can end up beating yourself up and making yourself have a whole bad week where you feel like shit. So, make your mind your servant. Don't let your kind of subconscious mind leave you on the treadmill of life, and so you end up 10, 15, 20 years down the line, middle-aged, and wondering what the fuck happened to your life. That's all I got for you today. I'm gonna head to the gym. I'll speak to you tomorrow.